Hey, Good Fox here. Today we got quite the video for you. A lot of stuff to go over. So I saved my fan appreciation packs from last weekend for the MUT rewards, expecting golden tickets to come out this weekend. And so here we are pulling for them. I did this all live on stream, twitch.tv/GutFox. Yesterday, pulling for Calvin Johnson and Mr. Deshaun Watson. All right, so we also have gameplay of those two. I'm not going to spoil if I pull them or not. We got the Ultimate Legends on the team too, Urlacher, Terrell Davis, and Ted Hendricks. So this is gameplay of all 5 new cards. I could have made individual videos, but I'm shoving it all into one. Basically, we're putting the sausage together. We wrapped it around, and the intestines can hold it all. It's kind of crazy here. It's just barely sticking together without busting out with all the meat we got in this video together. All right, so we got a lot to go over, so I'm not going to make too many meat puns, although I do love penis jokes. So the golden tickets this weekend. It's interesting. Calvin Johnson and Deshaun Watson came out, and the next day, Sunday, today, they put out the same dang positions. Now, how many free safeties are we getting? I know we're getting a bunch of quarterbacks, so that makes sense that you kind of have to put them out frequently. But if we're only getting 2 free safeties, why couldn't they make like one of the corners that came out today, put them out instead of Dawkins again? I know a lot of people complain about Dawkins and his chemistries and the guy that put him together. But we as a community, I saw that a lot of people harassed him and a couple of the golden ticket makers. That's just a terrible look for us. Please don't harass people even if they make less than stellar golden tickets. Not everybody's a MUT expert and feels high enough on their horse to really make a quality card. So stop that. Quit that. Don't harass people. Yeah, you can have an opinion, but please, sending players DMs and harassing them on Twitter, it's just a terrible look. And really kind of shines light on our community and our, I would say, inability to act like adults. So maybe I'm just sitting on a high horse myself, but that just kind of disgusted me with the actions and the reaction we had to each golden ticket maker. So, all right. I want to talk about Weekend League and basically the glitches in the top 10. I think that's what I want to talk about first here. So it's not just the visual glitch. Kralo claimed on Twitter, and so EA is obviously not aware of the glitch that's happening. I'm not going to say what it is. I don't know if it's that big of a deal. I've debated saying what it is. It's basically, I don't know. I'll think another day. I just found out about it. I'm going to think another day before I put it out, maybe on Twitter or another YouTube video talk about it. But basically, I'm not sure EA even cares about 18 at this point and glitching the weekend leaderboards. The biggest issue. So like one of the guys, the first one that I saw on the glitch, also got a golden ticket. So it's interesting that it's very ballsy of him to glitch out the weekend league leaderboards and then talk about how to do it while he's got a golden ticket that's got to come out here. So I'm not sure EA is going to take away his golden ticket, but that's kind of a risk that he took, and it's something I would have advised against. But moving on, I hope the Weekend League was good to you guys, and if you guys found out what the glitch is, I hope you guys got yourself free 25 wins, or not free, you still got to win the games, but anyways. So the Ultimate Legends that came out, Urlacher, Davis, Hendricks, a lot of people said those Ultimate Legends ended up being better than the golden tickets that came out. Now, I don't think I'd go that far. I mean, Brian Dawkins, for as much as we hate his man coverage chem, still a top-end card. That free safety is glorious. You get him at 99 speed very easily. He's got man coverage, zone coverage, hits at 97 hit power. Anyways, so we pull the Calvin Johnson, so I could clickbait the hell out of this video. At Too Tall Jones, I end up looking at their values, so we pull a full legend and a Calvin Johnson. I mean, this shit is going to get clickbaited so hard. I'm just kidding. I ended up picking, I ended up not even picking Calvin because he was going for less than the full legend, Too Tall. So, I wonder if with these golden tickets here, as we look at Calvin's stats, I wonder if we're going to get them every day or just 2 a weekend. I'm kind of leaning towards 2 a day on the weekends and them not giving it to us like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we'll probably have them like 4 a weekend for, 20 of them total? So 5 weeks, and then the dev ones probably the weekend after, like 4 dev ones or something. The Watson stats here on the screen. I'll go more into depth on these cards as they end up, as we do like reviews on them. So I'm getting some footage. So this is just kind of like one game. I play with him in Weekend League here. Against a pretty big Weekend League. He's basically got a meta offense, but we'll talk about that when the gameplay comes on. So again, once again, I just want to reiterate how much I thought EAs were jerks for releasing the same positions Sundays that they did Saturday. So we can't like golden ticket out our teams. Yeah, for the golden tickets and their pull rate, talking about them, it does look like the pull rate on the first day is the highest. So it might be even though they're not limited and we can get them later, I'm sure we'll get solos for a free golden ticket later like we did last year. So because they're not limited time and we'll be able to put them on packs. I do not expect their prices to like keep going down until something like that happens, because as we saw on Sunday, it doesn't seem like many of the Kelvin or Watson are being pulled. So it might just be a good idea, like later in the afternoon on the day that these cards are in packs is when the time to pick them up is, unless like there could be an external factor like a new promo that drives down the prices or something. But if you want to get a golden ticket, don't wait till Sunday to pick up Saturday's golden tickets. It does seem like the prices on Saturday's golden tickets went up today here on Sunday, because most of the golden tickets pulled were the new ones out. So I'm not going to belabor that point too much. And I see like people are complaining that we haven't gotten a real promo since the draft, which is it's kind of like a yes and a no. Like they're not entirely correct, as golden tickets is technically a promo, but I understand what they're saying. Like we do need another like long string of solos, another something like I don't know, how a new batch of cards drop down, like a Memorial Day promo. But like remember in 16 we complained about EA making money off dead veterans, so they stopped it. It's a very fair complaint. But so I didn't expect this weekend to have anything, but hopefully soon. I still think movers we have to get. What else? I don't know. There's a lot of or just like a normal promo, like just anything, some innovative new cards to get for our teams. Hopefully that happens. Maybe like another long string of solos. Like we've been asking for a new journey for quite some time. There's Terrell Davis. Terrell, I'm having issues. There we are, throwing deep between the cover 2 and Moss, you lovely bastard. That's why you get secure tacklers in your secondary. Takes down Moss there at the 10 instead of letting up a touchdown. So he's just doing a lot of QB draw. I don't know. QB draw is so powerful. People were surprised. People didn't know this on stream when I said it. Sometimes we say a few tips. I don't remember them all here for YouTube videos. But QB draws and draws in general are so good because of how good pass blocking is. So Clint, no, he didn't talk about draws so much as he talked about basically play action passes use run block. And you guys know how many sheds happen in run block. So play actions initially start with run block. That's why secure protector doesn't work on play actions. And then on draws here's a hilarious play. He hits the wrong buttons, stands up, and we just knock the ball out of his hands and take it back. So the old fluke, that was entirely caused by him, but still, I guess we're on the receiving benefit of his screw up. So we'll take it. We're going another cover 2 beater. He refuses to put a middle linebacker in a deep zone, and we refuse to put on a speedy wide receiver. So we left Tony Gonzalez there. So he sacks us on 4th down. We forgot to put somebody besides for Tony Gonzalez there in that slot receiver for that position. All right, come out. Nope, pass rush finally gets home. So draws are so good because it's pass blocking right away instead of run blocking. I just wanted to finish that thought off. So yeah, do you think EA should I reach out to EA and say like, hey, put a string of solos and just like redo, copy and paste the journey solos and just give us updated rewards? Like, would you guys care about doing the same solos that we had earlier in the year again, or am I just wasting my time? Like, is that just worthless? God dang, nice. Cover 2s, it's weird. I saw, this is something I want to talk about. I'm going to do a video on the creative director in his interviews. He talked about teaching people football lessons and what beats what zones and stuff. It's interesting because, like, that's not exactly how Madden works. Like, Madden doesn't work based off football concepts. Like, you can run a cover 2 beat. Like, he doesn't put his middle linebacker in a deep blue, and even if he did, like, sometimes if you run a streak up the middle of the field, what should beat cover 2, it doesn't. Like, you're supposed to expose cover 2 down the sidelines and up the middle of the field, and it doesn't. Like, sidelines are locked down by safeties. Middle of the field, again, safeties can range to get it because they break on the ball so fast. And like cover 3, there's man coverage. DRC just got absolutely burned on man coverage. So it's tough to sometimes trust that against some sets, like a straight 4 verticals against man coverage. We had like a jam, and then we got messed up for it. So I don't know. Football cover is Terrell Davis. Thanks for the fumble, bud. You jerk. So, what else? The EA also, I saw, pissed off a lot of people because they put out a quick snap solo saying, why so salty? I don't know if it was about the gray promo or what, but people seem to have taken offense to it. I don't know. It seems like, watch this. Woo! Oh, Ted Hendricks, you tall son of a bitch. We debated his 4 verticals. He thought we were going to keep covering that solo. He thought he could throw it over Ted Hendricks' head. I mean, you might as well touch heaven itself if you're going to try and throw over Hendricks' head, like, at 6'9". Oh, he broke our tackle. Broke it. Oh, and he throws it deep, and, oh, geez, we just come in a little too much. We got the bad stick. We thought we needed to come up a little bit with our depth perception being a little off. So he breaks our sack attempt. There's, what was it, Newton just doing his dirty business. Urlacher ranging on the side of the field, tackling him. So it's 17-10, 4th down conversion. Can he get it? Looks like there's plenty of time in the pocket. Throws it deep. God dang it, Wilson. Why'd you pick that off? Just knock it down. We're in field goal range. Field goal range. And the situational awareness of our players, once again, does not come up very strong. We decided to keep trying to run the ball out, run the timeout. And so he's able to take basically down to past the 2-minute warning. And so he's got a drive here to tie the game. 17-10. We'll see what he's got. Rolling out the pocket again. The pressure is minimal at best with a 4-man pass rush as we drop the interception from our guy. Kind of like a 2-man interaction type of defense there. Send the spy looping around. There's the loop spy blitz, right? As I mean, it is what it is. Our pass rush with 3-man ain't great. Pass rush with a 5-man, he can just quick snap 4 verticals like he likes to do, or run a draw. It's basically the weekend league offense. It's pretty similar to do. And if you blitz, throw a screen. There we are pressed against the line of scrimmage. Night Train Lane just lets it up, but that's kind of our fault for pressing on cover 3. I thought I was close enough to the end zone, being only 15 yards out, to be able to press that cover 3, but clearly that wasn't the case because I had baseline. I forgot to take the baseline off. Why? But that corner out just never works for me. That's another thing, like football concepts with the clear out and everything, is Moss just takes the game into his hands and gives it to us. Thanks, Moss. So that sets us up for the final field goal to wipe this game and put it in the books. Oh, I guess not into the books yet. He got 7 seconds. I kicked off. So we ran a screen and then just like threw to this player. So we tackled him. End the game that way. So I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on the weekend? The glitchers, the Ultimate Legends, the golden tickets. You like how they're doing golden tickets this year versus last year where they threw them all out at once, kind of sprinkling it down. Let me know in your comments what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. Call to action. I will see you tomorrow.